Hello. Oh, well, okay, whoops, what's up? Hello, everybody. This is 9Z. 9Z, God, why? My voice is cracking. Just woke up. I'm 9Z. Welcome to the second episode of Dragon Ball Z from the Stand. You guys voted for this in the community section, so I'm guessing you guys want this. Sorry about how bad that intro was. Again, have just woken up and my voice keeps cracking sometimes, so that's kind of annoying. But yeah. So last time the game got really laggy and we couldn't beat the kickboxers, but we should be able to now, so that's nice. I don't think they're there, are they? I just say it's there. That's weird. Alright, I guess we'll go. Probably just record until my friend starts messaging me, because I don't really have anything to do until they're here. Uh. Yeah, so I watched the footage for the video, and my god, is my mouse one loud. Like, I had no idea it was that loud, but apparently it's like super loud, which is pretty funny. I'm not sure if it's loud enough that you guys can't hear me though, because I don't think I talk too much when like clicking, because I get hit because I'm not focusing as much, but still. Oh, that's definitely not good. Oof, okay, that was close. But, yeah. So, I'm not quite sure, I'm not quite sure how long this game has kind of been, Oh yeah, one thing that's always been pretty weird about this game for me is just the amount of, people that seem to, like, actively want you to stop playing it. Like, don't get me wrong, of course there's always going to be a toxic player in every game. I've met people like that, I think it was like Solar System Exploration 2 or something. Like, that's how home toxicity is. Just like some random space game, there's gonna be some nerd who's like, actually, you're annoying and you should die. But it's so weird in like games like this, because like it's so widespread. It's also in like a bunch of JoJo games for some reason. I'm not sure what that's about, really. Like, I'm not sure if like they just, I'm just not quite sure what it's about, because I mean, often I see like new players just repeatedly getting killed and then rage quitting, and I doubt they ever come back, because I mean their first experience with the game was pretty fucking bad. You know, like if you just kept dying, yeah, you probably want to play this either. Which really confuses me about their motivations. Then how did I get back there? But um, like I remember on like back when I first played this on like my main account like years ago, it was insane. Like there were so many people that just kind of like, uh, oh, I think I'm starting to lag again for some reason. This game's really, really bad at just like being not laggy. But yeah, like it's very strange because I mean, yeah, like it just doesn't feel, I guess, very reasonable. Like if you're working on like a game, right, you're probably not really, how do I explain this? Like, I don't know, like, if I'm kind of like some new player and some guy just starts killing me over and over, I'm not gonna want to play the game again, right? Like, that's just kind of how it is. I don't know, like, it's just, I don't understand their motivation. Like, are they just bored? Because at this point, the game kind of needs less players like that, because it's literally just dying, yet those are the only players that remain to play this game. Like, I bet you, sometime during my playthrough, I'm just gonna get killed over and over again. I'm gonna have to, like, either swap servers or stop recording. Like, it's gonna happen. I'm calling it right now. It could be this episode, it could be the next, it could be any episode, really. It's gonna happen, right? And so, I don't know, that's just kind of like a strange thing I've noticed about this game. Because, like, I noticed so many people just stop playing. Because, they just kind of... because they just keep getting killed and stuff. Which, that's perfectly reasonable, man. Like, I'd probably stop playing at that point, too. I mean, personally, I wouldn't. Because, you know, I'm not... because I still like the game. Like, even if the players are bad, I'll probably still play it if the game's good. At least for a while, until it gets too bad to really keep playing. But, yeah, like, that's just kind of how I see it, I guess. Like, it's fine if you want to be toxic sometimes, that's not what I'm saying. Like, you can be toxic if you want, as long as it's, like, not constant, and you're not, like, you know, like, slowly killing off the user base. If the game's already, like, massive, there's, like, 10k players or something, and, you know, you can just, like, kill... yeah, honestly, who cares? Like, as long as it's just, like, the game isn't on the decline, it should be fine. But, like, specifically, exclusively being toxic, I don't know, like, that's such a weird thing to really happen. Like, the thing is, I've only noticed it, like, get more and more common as, like, the years go on. Like, I think back when I played in, like, 2012, I think it was, I can only swear there was, like, one real toxic person, if that makes sense. Anyone else after that, it was just kinda, eh. I don't know why my mouse is doing that, that's pretty weird, but, yeah, like, it's just kinda gotten more popular as well as time went on, as, like, the platform got bigger. Don't get me wrong, of course there were still toxic people back in 2012, but they just weren't as common, so it's definitely much easier to say that, like, you know, because, I mean, the amount of players is less, so of course it's gonna be less common, and, it's just a strange thing I've noticed, really. Because, I mean, I don't know, it's such a strange kind of increase in this, because, of course, there's going to be more toxic players, but it feels like there's much more than there should be. Most of them are just, like, random, like, kids as well, which is so weird. Like, the way they type sometimes really does just feel like it's some random kid, like, yelling at you, which is kind of why I don't really care too much, like, whatever. But it's still really weird how it just, like, randomly spikes, you know? I don't know, it's always just been something that's been on my mind for a while. Like, obviously, it was bound to happen. Games get more toxic as they get more popular, just because there's more players, but still, it's kind of strange. Like, let's say you go into, like, a game in 2012, the chances of you meeting, like, a player who's super toxic, or, like, a PvP game in 2012, like, the amount of toxic players, like, proportional to their size is about the same. But because there's, you know, naturally just less players on the platform, you're less likely to actually bump into someone who's toxic. Or either that, or I was just so dumb as a kid that I couldn't tell when someone was being mean to me, which that's also a very plausible. That's also a very plausible possibility. Like, I am a very stupid kid. Like, I was a very stupid kid. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was not smart in the slightest. Yeah, I mean, one time, let me see. Yeah, one time my parents told me to, like, or, like, my grandparents told me not to go to, like, this, I think it was cool. Like, it was like this fireplace, right? They told me not to get too close because they had like this metal gating around it, I think. And so I went too close and started playing, and I fell, smacked my head against the metal grate, and it did a wound really bad. And that sounds really stupid, I know, but like when I say it was really bad, I say it was really bad. Like it literally showed my skull. I still have the scar on my head, I think, like a like a slight bald spot. So that's a thing. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, another time I literally just fell, and this is on like the theme of bone showing. I literally had like my knee had like was just like massively injured, right? Like it was like you could see like some of the bones in my knee. I still have the scar as well. I can show you guys if you want. Um, like, I'm probably not gonna, but I could. Basically, it was like this. I was going to school, right? And I literally just fell on some rocks, and my knee like kind of scraped against the ground, and it was. I don't know why, but suddenly I was just like made of like I think rubber, cause or just like something really easy to tear, cause my skin just did not help at all. Like, and the thing is, I still went to school. Like, even though my bone, like the bone was showing, I was like tearing up a bit. I just tried to ignore it and still went to school because I was scared of like getting my mom's mad or something. Because I think I was like skipping school a bunch at that time, and so I kind of just like didn't want to like miss it for a genuinely decent reason. And when the kids noticed and the teachers started panicking, they called the ambulance, and then I went to like some kid hospital. Oh yeah, another thing with the same knee before I got the scar was randomly I just felt like the okay. So I think this traces back to gym class where I was playing. I think it was dodgeball, like a bunch of other kids, because you know I was a kid back then. Um, and what happened was that my knee literally just kind of got like okay. So I fell and I smacked my knee against like I guess these wooden like climby things, you know. I'm not sure if you know what I mean. I'll put like an image on the screen if I bothered like to edit this, but if not, like it's like those kind of ladders are like made of wood at like the size of gym classes for some reason. Never understood that, but I smacked my knee against it, right? And I smacked it so hard that I think like a couple of days later, I think like 3 or 4 days later, randomly my knee just started like hurting a bunch, and it turns out my knee was a bit dislocated, and it just kept getting worse as I kept straining my leg. Because the thing is, it had started hurting days before, but it wasn't that bad, and so I had to walk. So I had to walk to school, I think. So because you know, like school isn't that far away. I don't live in America. Sorry, all of my American viewers. I am not a true USAan or whatever. But yeah, like so I go to the hospital, and it turns out, yeah, my knee was just dislocated, which I was very confused about at the time, but now it makes sense looking back with that memory in mind. But anyway, during that, I had to get like my knee, I think anesthetized. I don't know how to pronounce it, but like leg no worky, you know, that the juice that make your leg no worky. Is this the quest with the Sigmund stuff? No. But, yeah, like, and when I was there, what I did was, I think I talked to, like, I was talking to, like, this, okay, so, wait, no, yeah, so it was, like, this, hospital for, I think it was kids or whatever, and I had like this this is important, because at least I think so, because they had like a TV thing, and what was playing was, I think it was like one of the Ben 10 live action movies, not like the first one for like the first series, the classic series. It was like the one for Alien Force, and that was the day I noticed, or that's the day I learned that Ben 10 or Ben 10 had live action movies. I'm not kidding, that's how I learned, and I just think that's really funny. I'm not quite sure why. Um, that's like the takeaway from that story. I mean, I don't know what else you could really take away from it, though. I mean, what, like, don't hit your knee against wooden ladders? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, really. There's not too much to, there's not really that much that I can talk about. But, yeah, like, there just aren't really that many. They're just. I don't have that many really interesting stories, which is kind of funny considering I'm a YouTuber. That's kind of like a part of the job. I guess this isn't really a job, though, is it? I don't get paid or anything, I just have fun. Hobby. It's kind of a part of the hobby, so you kind of just. So I usually just like splurting random stuff I remember, and that's one of the random stuff I remember. Another time, let's see, so another time when I was a kid. A lot of these happened as a kid, because when you're a teenager, which I mean, I guess a lot of people, when they're adults, also consider teenagers kids, which is reasonable. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself on like the same level as a 6-year-old though. But anyway, as I was saying, so I was, let's see, so what I was doing was yeah, so what I was doing was I think I was like on like this big hill on like the playground of my old school. And what happened was this kid, like, that I genuinely hate with every fiber of my being. Basically what he did was he like, pushed me down and started stepping on my head. And something that really confused me is the fact that nobody cared. Like, my man tried to kill me, right? Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, he was trying to crush my skull. And to this day, I don't think anyone really cared about it all that much. Like, I think it was like this, like his mom was like a teacher, and she saw this, and like she told him to stop, of course, and like made him stop. The thing is that woman, I don't know what to say about her. I just hate her. Like, she was such a dick, right? Like, she thought that her son could do nothing wrong. And the thing is, like, he literally bullied me in front of her, like, at times. Yet, like, she just never accepted it. And, like, God, man, if you're out there, fuck you, man. Like, you could have prevented me having to, like, deal with just, like, that. But I didn't, which is really annoying. But, yeah, that's such a weird thing about the school system, is the fact they can just have biased, people who are supposed to be there to help you. Which is pretty messed up, if you ask me. Like, I don't think people who are supposed to be there to, make sure you feel safe and stuff should be very biased against you. But they were. And, there's also this other kid, who used to bully me. I think his name was like, what was it? I don't remember his name, doesn't really matter though, probably shouldn't even say it. I'll just give him a fake name, I'll call him like Ronald or something. He was like a Ronald. He was like a pretty chubby kid, like I was. And what he did was he kept, I don't know what the kid's problem was. Probably, like, I don't know, he often just kind of, what was it? Like, the thing with, like, the other kid, who, like, nearly crushed my skull, he was actually, like, he often pretended to be my friend. I don't know why. I really don't know. I think something was just genuinely wrong with the kid. So, anyway, yeah, like, this kid, he was just, like, kind of like a generic kind of bully, I guess. He just often physically attacked me. But, I mean, eventually he just stopped one day. I don't know. I mean, that guy seemed okay. Honestly, I wish him the best. The other kid, though, my god, that guy was a genuine psycho. I don't know what the hell was wrong with him. I could probably name drop the one who was like a genuine psycho, but honestly, I'm just not gonna do that out of fear that my family is gonna get hurt. No, of course, in reality, I'm just not gonna do it, because why would I? I mean, it's in the past, so I don't really care anymore. It's just a fun story to share, but, yeah, like, that's just some random stuff I thought I'd share. But, let's see, what else do we have? Um, oh yeah, a very common kind of, I guess, thingy, that sometimes happens to me is, let's see, so what's this, let me think of, like, a good story, actually. Oh yeah, okay, so I think another good story I have is, like, basically what I was doing was, let's see, I'm thinking of a good story. It's really tough because I only have like 10 stories that I can share. I've already told you like the notable ones, I guess. The other ones are just kind of stuff I probably shouldn't share on the internet because it's sad. But like they're more sad than comedic. So, you know, I'm not quite sure what it was called, but yeah, like just okay, I can't quite remember, but let's see. Oh yeah, one time, yeah, no, I got nothing. You know what's really weird to me? People who gatekeep like dubs and subs or whatever, and like anime and shit. Like, who cares? Dude? Just watch it the way you want. Like, it's such a weird angle because the thing is, like, you can say, ooh, the dub is worse, ooh, the dub is, or the sub is better, but like, the thing is, they don't really deliver the lines differently. Like, the thing is, they don't speak Japanese, obviously, so they don't, so like, they wouldn't know how corny the lines are until it's in English, and I think that's why they often just, like, don't use dubs, but personally, I don't really care. I just like watching the only anime I think I've ever watched, really, is, like, let's see, Scissor 7, Disastrous Life of Psyche K, and Dragon Ball. That's like the only three things I've ever watched. And like a bit of Naruto, I think. Besides that, that's kind of it. And you know what I did on all three of those? Watch them on the dub. But, yeah. So, yeah, honestly though, a big part of YouTube for me is just like having, I guess, fun with it. Like, I don't see what the point is if you're not having fun. Which is why it's also very hard for me to pump out new Dragon Ball GT 2 videos. Because the thing is, I don't really like making them anymore. Like, at first I did, but as time went on, I kind of just lost that passion. I'll still make them, of course, but I'm probably gonna take a break for like a while. For how long? I'm not sure, but a while. Because I don't know, I don't feel like it anymore. It doesn't feel right, I guess. I know not many of you guys are actually gonna see this, but hopefully you do, because I feel as if that's pretty important, and I don't want everyone to like miss it. But yeah, like, just kind of, I guess, you know, just, yeah. I don't know, I just kind of wish, I could, I wish I could still enjoy it, because the thing is, I did used to really enjoy making those kind of videos, but now it just doesn't feel right, I guess. Like, it doesn't feel like something I really want to do, and so I don't. And, yeah, that's kind of... I mean, that's kind of why you guys haven't had, like, an actual Dragon Ball GT 2 video in, like, a couple of months or something. It's been a while, at the very least. I don't even know how long it's been. Because I've just kind of been pushing it away, because I don't really want to. it's strange. It's like I should like it. It's what I built my channel off of, but at the same time, I don't know. Like I don't want to exclusively be known for some random game that I had fun with, like with a couple of my friends, or like sometimes, and like most of the time, I just kind of played through it out of boredom. And now, I mean, I don't know. I don't really feel that kind of, I guess, spark with it. You know? I don't know. That's just me, at least. I don't really get it. I don't know, that, it's just always been like that for me, I guess, but, okay, so someone's messaging me, so, uh, just give me a sec, I guess. Alright, sorry about that. It was just, yeah, he was just asking me to join, like, a fight thing. Don't worry about it. Not like an actual IRL fight, it was like this in some game. I'll join him later, I'm just kind of recording right now, so I mean, I've kind of been not recording for a while, so I might as well just get this done with. Yeah, Dragon Ball Legend Pirates 2 definitely feels a lot more, I guess, enjoyable again, unlike DBLB 2. Because the thing is, about that game, is I always play it, right? Like, it's just kind of become boring, because I always play it, like, I never switch up my palette. And so I've just kind of stopped having as much enjoyment in it, I guess, which is sad, but, I guess it's just kind of how it is. So yeah. I'm guessing that guy's gonna kill the Saberman. That's cool of him. But, yeah, so, seeing while to respawn. But yeah, like, feels like a large part of this game for me personally. It's just like, oh, just one shot me. Why he did that? Yeah, I don't know why people just randomly kill people like that. I get it if they're kind of just like annoying or in the way. That's kind of strange though. I don't know. I mean, you just start killing everyone for no reason. That was strange, but yeah. I've just never really understood why. I just sometimes stop having any enjoyment in stuff, but it is a shame, really. Because, I mean, I want to still like Dragon Ball Legend Pirates 2. I mean, a lot of you guys are probably only watching because you probably thought this was a Dragon Ball Legend Pirates video, and then you're like, ah, whatever. Yeah. Might need a server swap because that guy's just killing everything, and that's pretty annoying. But yeah, it kind of brings me back to my point. I mean, like, I don't understand why he would do that. Like, look at that. He's just killing that guy for, like, that random low level for no reason. Like, I don't know. It's just such a weird, like, thing to do. Like, why would you want like low levels to not be able to progress? You're not gonna want to play the game then, right? It's just weird. I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna need a server swap, but yeah, but yeah, like that kind of, I guess, thing is just so weird. Like, I don't understand why people do that. It's just very odd, I guess. Um, like, you don't need to do that, you know? Because the thing is, I mean, if you just kill people for no reason, not people are just not gonna want to play the game anymore, and it's really weird that like high levels just kind of do that. I guess it's strange. Because I mean, you don't really gain anything from it, really. I mean, if anything, you really only lose things because you're just making less low levels play the game, so you have less people to, play the actual game, and so the community is gonna die. Because I mean, old players are only gonna play for so long until they eventually get bored and stop. Like you can have like the perfect game, and people are still gonna eventually get bored and leave. That's just natural. The thing is, if you don't let new players kind of like rotate in to fill their spot, your game's gonna die. That's just how it works, right? Like that's just kind of how it goes. If you never let people just kind of play your game, because you just never let them progress, then your game's really gonna die. Same with like if it's super difficult, right? Like if you have like a super challenging game, that's fine if that's what you sign up for, but it's going to be harder to build a community that's like not toxic, because it's just going to kind of go into like this rebound loop of like, oh, I'm better than you, and so I'll let him get hit. But yeah, that's sort of, I don't know, like, it's fine to have a challenging game, of course, if it's, like, impossible for, like, new players to get through, though, without any help. And then all the new players are, like, super smug about it and don't really want to help, which does happen occasionally, which is really weird. Like, why don't you want to help people that, like, need, like, want to play the game? I mean, it just means more players for you to have fun with, I don't know. But, like let's say you have like this difficult game, right? Why would you want to like kind of gatekeep it? Like if you want it, like if it's super difficult, it's already going to be hard enough for people to get into it, and so why would you want to gatekeep that? Like it's already hard enough. I don't know, it's just a weird concept to me, really. I just don't get it. Like, it makes sense, of course, if, like, the whole point is you can't really, is, like, people are gonna gatekeep it or whatever, but if it's just, like, a random difficult game, like, I don't know, like, I know Terraria is nothing like this, but I'll use it as an example because it's super complicated. Like, imagine if all the players just did not want to help you, like, at all, because, like, the game's super complicated from what I've seen. Like, I don't get it. I personally don't play it. It seems interesting. I just don't want to play it personally. It's just not great for me. And a bunch of people, like, imagine if all of the fans are like, actually, dude, I'm not gonna help you because you're too stupid to figure it out on your own. Like, imagine if people just did that. Like, it's so weird. I don't know, it's just like, why would you do that, right? Like, you're just kind of killing the game by doing that. I don't know. It's just always been really strange, right? I don't know, that's what I've seen, at least. Now he just killed me. But, yeah, like, that's just kind of a weird thing. It's never happened to me, personally, because usually I don't really pick very difficult games to get into, but And it still happens occasionally. I'm gonna go up to that guy and hit him for killing me. I'm not gonna kill him back, of course. I'm just gonna kinda smack him. Unless he doesn't slow down, I guess. Oh well. But, boom, we got Super Saiyan. Oh yeah. Took a surprising amount of time. Usually it doesn't take that long, but, yeah, at least we got it now. So that's sick. Level 52. I think that's probably everything for this episode. It's not a very long episode. I'm pretty tired. I mean, long is still pretty long. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Click like and subscribe if you liked it, and bye bye.